All right, now let's take a look at Thursday, week 10, where it asks us to write the word that comes last in alphabetical order. I will tell you that when we are looking at standardized testing, many times we're kind of nervous about taking a standardized test, and when it asks us to find something in alphabetical order, a lot of times we automatically will choose the one that's first in alphabetical order. So I really want to encourage you guys to be cognizant or aware when it says last. When you're reading that, go ahead and mark it off. So you're like, oh yeah, I'm looking for the one that's last in alphabetical order. Andrew, I would like you to come up here and take that risk. All right, okay, what's happening? Whoa, our hands going up, guys. Remember, we spoke about that. When someone takes the risk and comes up here and circles an answer and you believe it's different or it is incorrect, remember, how would you feel if you took that risk and you turned around and everybody's hands were up? So we're gonna serve as a source of encouragement to our classmates, our colleagues. And so, to be honest with you, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down as to whether or not this is the one that is last in alphabetical order. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Okay, for those of you who said thumbs up, you're correct. That one is last in alphabetical order. You guys, we've discussed this several times of how we determine that. You know, I'm not going to outline it now, but we definitely have discussed when you look at something horizontally, it could be a little bit more challenging, so I would encourage you to write that vertically and then start crossing out those letters so that you can figure that out. The next says, write the plural of each noun. The plural of each noun. And Ariel, come on up. If you could do both of those for me, that would be great. Fox and wolf. You are almost there. Switch that L and that V, and then you've knocked it out of the park. Oh, you can use a tissue. You don't have to use your hand. That is correct. You nailed it. Good job, Ariel. Thank you so much. But many, many times, I will see this. And if you wrote this, I understand. Wolves, that's not it. Okay, just like knives, it's not knives, it's knives. Okay, moving right along, good job. Correct these sentences. Mr. Tuttle asked, did you study for your math test? Okay, I would like to ask you, Brooke Elise, to come on up and work on number 3. All right, thank you so much, Brooke. Mr. Tuttle, yes, she capitalized those. She put her period there. Great. He asked, we know that he's getting ready to speak, so we have the comma there. Perfect. Open quotation mark. Yes. Capitalize the D. Did you study? S-T-U-D-Y. Not the number word for, but F-O-R. Not you-are contraction, but your ownership. Math test. Question mark, close quote. Perfect. Good job. Thank you so much. Very good. I think you guys have got a really good handle on the quotations and when people talk. So that's definitely kudos to your teachers in elementary school because you guys get it right every time. I'm so proud of you. I spent a day at the library writing my essay for English. Miss Paisley, would you do me the honors? You can do it. This is a safe place. I promise. You will be safe here and you will be edified and lifted up. Okay, she is done. Thank you for sanitizing your hands when you use the markers. I'm so proud of y'all. And I just want for my virtual kiddos who are watching this, they're like, what is going on with Miss McLilly? This is we are crazy hair and crazy sock day because we are crazy about being drug free. So I'm just showing the school spirit. And why is your hand raised? Okay, remember we don't do that. Let's go over this together. Okay, I spent, correct, a day at the library. At the library? That's how my grandson says, let's go to the library for circle time.
I knew it was wrong. I didn't know how to spell it though.
Okay, so she's our new kiddo. She's new to us. She had been with us the whole time that we went back face to face. When you know that something is spelled incorrectly, what should you do? Raise your hand if you know. What should you do? Go. You're at least going to say, I know this is misspelled. I don't know the correct spelling, but I at least know I got 50% of the way there. I know it is at least misspelled. And I bet you, Paisley, if you took a standardized test where they gave you the correct choices on how to spell library, you would know how to spell it correctly. There's only one consonant that needs to be added in this word. Paisley, what would it be if I say lie or yes? Library. There you go. Okay. I spent a day at the library writing. Actually, this one is spelled correctly.
Well, I've been spelling writing wrong for forever.
Well, look at that. Teachable moment happening right now because you learned from your mistakes. She says she's been spelling it that way forever. So guess what? Remember, there's some words that to me, there's always a couple of words that each individual will struggle with in terms of spelling, and that's your word. So take a picture of it. My essay, thank you, ESSAY for English. I'm telling you the name of the class. So now I'm going to make this a proper noun. Okay? All right. And that's going to be it. Let's look at this one. Write the complete predicate. We're not going to write it. We're going to underline it of the sentence. Our friendship has lasted a long time despite our differences. The beauty in friendships and relationships that you have with people is that you don't do everything exactly the same or all the same at all times. That's the beauty of a relationship, that you're not always thinking and saying the same things, that you can agree to disagree. That's also a sign of maturity, which you guys, I'm sure, will be getting there very soon. Hadley, I've already called on you, so I'm going to call on my Jer. Did you already go up today too? All right, come on up, Jer. Just underline. If you want to just differentiate the subject and then predicate, you can do that also, absolutely. Okay, so is that the predicate of the sentence? Isn't that what that whole sentence is about? So our friendship is actually the what?
Subject.
That's the subject of the sentence. So if you would, go ahead and write an S on top of that so we all know, oh, that's the subject of the sentence. So guess what, Buttercup? Everything else is the what?
Predicate.
Bam, that just happened. Everything else is the predicate. So underline everything else in that sentence. How about circling it? So we can differentiate between the two. And go ahead under that. Well, we box that off or circle that so you know that that's the predicate. Do you have any questions about daily language Thursday? All right, guys, fantastic. We did it. That's it. We will do Friday on Friday. Thank you so much.